So what happened was my dad went to Vegas with his wife. They left us at home alone. We were like teenagers, and for some reason we felt like playing Ouija board. And I don't believe in none of that stuff. I was young and dumb, ignorant. But so we were like, does it really work?
People that stuff, they be like, oh, what was you smoking on? Oh, what was you drinking on? I was doing the same shit I did every day.
Yeah.
But I don't see 6'5" clouds every day. So there was something there, That shit fucked me up, dog.
And the trunk or treat, come on, man. That sounds like they're gonna dig in your booty too after that.
Okay, all right.
The trunk.
Bro, what you think, Daddy?
What is that?
Next conversation, please.
Daddy don't want this.
Malik is on one right now.
Dangerous Minds Podcast.
Dangerous Minds.
October 2025, episode 15, I believe. 15, 16.
15.
We got some stuff on the vault that's just marinating.
Collecting dust.
Forget about it, but
forget about it.
Outdated stuff.
Forget about it. Yeah, man. Shout out to all the listeners, all the followers, supporters. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you was right, man. You too. We had like 4,000 views on that one video.
Yeah.
That's like an all-time record for me. Like I never
we need 40,000 guys. Help us. Come on.
990,000 more to go, guys.
Yeah, it's almost there. Yeah.
Comment, like, subscribe.
Yeah. Hey, look, if you guys don't recognize hat to the back, we Mac pros. That means we good at conversation. That's what a Mac is. Look it up in the dictionary.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mac like a Mac pro today.
Oh, boy, feeling kind of pimpish in this mug, man. Shout out to Silk a Million, Stay Fly. Yeah, man. Shout out to our homeboy Alfred in the building.
Whoop whoop in the building.
That boy got a dangerous mind, man.
Yeah, he do. You guys heard him.
He's
feeling conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah, that's a conspiracy theorist right there.
Danny.
Gen Z ass shit. Shout out to the engineer Danny too. You know what I'm saying?
People.
Chad got pink eye, otherwise he would be here today. We was like, keep that, where you at.
Yeah, keep that contagious shit.
He said it's going from one eye to the next.
Oh, Lord.
It's contagious.
Yeah, I'm cool on that shit, man. But yeah, in the spirit of Halloween, man, I thought we would, talk a little bit about that, man.
Man, all holidays origin from pagan roots. You guys know that, right? So that's what I'm going to get at first. So I don't celebrate no holidays except for, as a Muslim, the 2 Eids that were prescribed, 2 festivals that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us. And that includes, we can dig into birthdays and all that. But right now we're going to talk about the Halloween.
But you did celebrate Halloween.
I grew
at
up
some point.
trick-or-treating,
okay, so
looking for Santa Claus.
So we can tap into that right there.
Yeah, let's tap into that.
Yeah. Okay, so, I mean, I just, see, me personally, I have a lot of, I don't know if they say, they have haunted houses, haunted buildings. They have haunted people as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of like
people.
I feel like I think I might be one of them kind of people, man. Like I've had a lot of experience with the paranormal.
Oh.
Like personal stuff.
That's deep.
Everybody that knows me personally, they know that about me. You know what I mean? So it's like, man,
you drag a bag of supernatural events.
I got a lot, man. I was literally talking to my daughter. I'm like, dude, I want to tell a couple stories on my show tomorrow. Which one should I do? So she's like, because my daughter knows them all. She got a couple herself.
Let's hear some, or one or two.
I don't know. But what do you think about that? Do you think that there's such thing as haunted people?
In the sense of what you're talking about is true. I mean, from a religious aspect, I look at it I can detail it differently, but what you're saying, yes, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. Now, does that make the person evil? Is that where does that come in?
The jinn are all around. So, just the unseen that we're not aware of are watching us from where we can't see them. So they can mess with us. Definitely that. So they just like having fun with you, it seems like.
Well, is it you think that was like a gift? Because being able to communicate with the supernatural is considered a gift in some cultures, but then if you're afraid and it's not, it could be considered a curse in others, right? So what's your opinion on that? Do you feel like that's a gift?
What did DMX say? He said, I made a deal with the devil and the price wasn't cheap.
Yeah, see, I ain't making no deals.
Well, anytime you communicate with the jinn, then you're exceeding boundaries and limits. So it's a lot of knowledge and wisdom behind that, and it's not what we think, it's what it is. So it's a religious conversation on that. But
okay.
For sure. So because we're speaking without knowledge when it comes to this, dealing with the supernatural, right?
Right.
So then we think that it's okay to
wait, hold on. You said we're speaking without knowledge?
Without knowledge of how it works.
Okay.
How God created everything to function and work. The rules of the game.
Right.
But so what we think when things happen to us, we kind of conclude and come up with our own understanding of how it's working and what to deal with.
That's why I came to that conclusion of like, is this like good or evil? Is it what's, you know, because I had this theory before, and I mean, you know, everybody says I'm racist and everything, and I don't care, you know.
He said, I don't care.
Frankly, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
But I had said that, you know, because you watch all those shows and everything, and like the haunting, and you know, they have all these shows, right?
Yeah.
It's like 90% white people on those shows, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, maybe I came up with a theory that like white people have that kind of connection with the spirit because they're like some inherent like evil going on with them, you know? And I'm giving my justice. This is not the opinions of Alfredo, of Malik, or the Dangerous Minds. This is me, Jay Reed, my opinion on it. I have felt like that it made me something like that, because why is there never any black people on those shows? Why are they not having these hauntings and these demons possessing them and all this stuff? It has to do with some sort of inherent evil, and that was just my opinion. And I felt that like if black people is inherently good, the evil can't rest there.
That has a lot of truth
you know
to
what
it.
I mean?
That has a lot of truth.
That was just my personal opinion, dealing with everything I know, everything I've seen, heard, and dealt with on my own personal level.
Yeah.
Because why is it always them?
I understand, and that has a lot of truth to it.
I don't know how true it is. Hey, you guys can crucify me, call the Republicans, whoever you want. I don't give a shit.
To understand why that would be, who's connected to the evil, who's done the most evil in the world, like who's the most, you know, not to say that the white man is a devil, but you know, a person can be devilish by their actions. So who's been the most devilish?
Right.
When they say like Hitler's committed, you know, he killed what, 7 million Jews, they say. But then what about,
they got Leopold killed
34 million.
Yeah.
You know, and nobody talks about that.
Nobody
right?
talk about
because why? So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. What you think, Al? Like, what do you, I mean, for what we've said so far, you have any opinion?
For sure. Honestly, I think they don't put us in it because I think we know how to combat and communicate.
Mexican?
I'm trying to figure that out.
No. We as in colored people.
Oh, okay.
Because you said white people always on the show.
Right.
But I feel like it's because they don't know like how to combat it. And if they were to put us on TV and show us how our culture goes about trying to solve those, they don't want the masses to know, okay, this is what you got to do, you know, then because, you know, us, we're a little bit more spiritual. White people are a little bit more like.
That's interesting. Now that's interesting. I never heard it put that way, but I like that.
Dangerous Minds
Do
podcast.
you feel like people can be haunted?
Yeah, I think so too. Because I think it piggybacks what you said. You cursing. I feel like it. I'm trying to think. I was trying to think of the analogy the whole time. But
you saying curse words?
No. Like someone
I was saying I'm haunted. I'm haunted as shit. Yeah. For sure. That's real.
Yeah. Or even
Black
like
magic and all that.
valuables. You know, like that's why like. I'm not gonna say I be conscious about this when I go to the thrift store, but you also gotta kind of know like I'm gonna buy this antique dresser.
Where did it come from?
What year is it from?
Who owned it first?
What happened to the person?
Right,
you know, like
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
like,
that's very true. When I was young, my mother wouldn't let, like, if people left stuff on the porch, she would get rid of it. Like, she would drive it somewhere. Like, that's not coming in the house.
Yeah.
I remember one time it was like this glass jar, and it had like all these newspapers inside the jar, and it was on the porch, and my mom, as soon as she saw it, she's like, "Oh hell nah!" Like, you know what I mean? She like got rid of that shit quick. I don't know who brought it, where it was there, but it was something going on. She immediately got a bad vibe from it and got rid of it. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, you're right about that.
Yeah, that's the dance time to pray.
Look at that.
That shit sounds scary, bro. Quit fucking
beautiful.
Quit playing with me, bro. Quit playing with me, bro. That shit sounds scary as hell, dog.
There's no such things as coincidences.
No. Anyway, hold on. Let me put my heart back in my chest. Okay, I'm ready.
You're hearing it from a different tone. I understand.
No, that shit sound like some shit in the beginning of a horror movie, dog. Hey, I'm using that shit if I ever make a horror movie, dude. As soon as it comes on, everybody in the audience scared as hell, dog. No, it just catch you off guard. Like,
that's
what the
why.
fuck?
That's why. It's like, what is that? And it sounds.
I mean, if it was like California Love by Tupac, I wouldn't have had that reaction. But we talking about spirits, and then
like when you said people's haunting, it brings up a story. When I was young, my brother, we were at my dad's house in Yuba City. So that's like 45 minutes north of Sacramento, where it's a lot of
Yuba City?
woods. Yeah, Yuba.
Okay.
We went to Honker High for a minute.
Up north.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, please, 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 please.
So, yeah, God is great.
Please.
So what happened was my dad went to Vegas with his wife. They left us at home alone. We were like teenagers, and for some reason we felt like playing Ouija board.
Oh.
And I don't believe in none of that stuff. I was young and dumb, ignorant. But so we were like, does it really work? Because I like growing up watching a lot of scary movies. So we were playing. I was like, you moving it, and it was like talking crap, right? So I'm like getting like, oh wow, this feels like it's really.
So you guys were doing like the.
Yeah, we made our own paper Ouija board.
Oh, that's even crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
how did
and
you even
then-
know how to do that?
Watching scary movies,
Oh,
right?
wow,
That's why
bro.
my friends used to always go to Catholic church, and I used to go there to learn how to combat witches and vampires and the wolves and all that, the zombies. I learned that, that's why I used to always want to be Catholic growing up, right? So you learn the holy water and
Nah, you're right.
yeah.
Go
So
on.
it was intriguing. So we made a board and it got kind of like deep because it was just starting to get like really weird, moving on its own, and then hearing noises in the house. Then it started raining, and then the doors rain. The storm came, and I was like, and my brother, he had a visitor, so he went upstairs and left me alone. And now I'm in there like just feeling like, man, just nervous. So I grabbed the Ouija board because I'm looking at it, and I just threw it in the fire pit. And we weren't allowed to start it on our own or nothing, so it was just threw it in the fire pit. And then my brother comes downstairs and we watching TV, and then we just sitting there just trying to forget about what had happened, playing with the Ouija board. Then the fire pit just caught that piece of paper I threw in the pit on fire. It just
So it was sitting there.
it was sitting
Not
there
burning.
for maybe 30, 45
Not
minutes.
burning?
Because I just threw it in there.
Oh, it wasn't
Yeah.
lit.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
We wasn't allowed to light it.
Oh,
I
okay.
just threw it
You
in there
just
because I
said
was
that.
gonna start a fire later. I was gonna,
But you just
call my
put it
dad.
in
Yeah,
there.
we just put it
Okay.
in there to
Okay.
burn because I didn't want to
Okay.
throw it in the trash and shred it. I was like, I'm gonna burn it, right?
Yeah.
And then it just caught on fire, by itself, and that made me jump out of my skin. That was like, I don't, to this day I don't know what happened, but ever since then I've been hearing, like, I felt like I was haunted for a while, not no more, but like even to the point of, I had to write a poem about sleep paralysis. How do you
Paralysis.
say that? Paralysis. Yeah, you see, I'm ghetto from the hood.
Right.
Yeah, so like laying there, like conscious and aware,
Yup,
but
can't
feeling
move.
like there's something over me that I can't clench to make a fist, open my eyes, or even twist. And they were like, what is that, right? Because I'm like trying to call out for my kids, my wife, somebody to come and get me because I'm feeling like I'm about to die. I'm feeling like
Losing
I
your
can't
breath,
move. What's
too.
going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, man. So, but I haven't had any kind of haunting myself after, praying a lot. For me personally, but before growing up, Mr. Boogity, so being haunting and having those feelings, being in the car feeling like somebody's there at the gym, so there's always stuff going on. I know you got some more
Yeah.
wild
I got
stories.
some stuff, man. I mean, because that's what I put down. I put scary to you or scary to me. Which ones? You know what I mean? Because some of the ones I'll tell you, that you will be like, what the, but it's like, it didn't really scare me. There was only one time that I was actually afraid, bro. Like I ran,
Okay, let's hear that
Oh
one.
yeah, that one.
bro. And I've never, and this is going
We're
record.
going to see, would you run from Jay Reed's story what
Ooh.
made him run?
I've never in my life ran from a man, animal.
Okay.
I'm not a runner. You know what I'm saying?
Women?
No animal? No crazy dogs or nothing?
No, I've wanted to run from a woman.
Okay.
but no, I'm just giving me some
face fear.
context.
Yep.
I'm not a runner.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a night. I was
Fix your mic, fix your mic. I was gonna
and I was just fucking with you. Okay, so this is when I was living in Hawthorne. Now, if anybody's familiar with that area, it's a lot of apartment buildings. And it's like long streets. Like it's like 3 blocks worth of apartment buildings. Like you have to walk a long way. So basically, we good, engineer? Yeah. Okay. Basically, I was coming home, regular night, partying, drinking, fucking. Ain't no telling what I was doing that night. I came home, and so you know how like you're out, if you're out on the street or out somewhere by yourself, and someone else comes out, you could kind of feel them. Like they might be way down there, but you felt them like come out.
Yeah.
I felt that.
Okay.
Right? But it's like 2, 3 in the morning, so ain't nobody out there but me. You know what I'm saying? I've done this many times. But I felt that feeling. And so I just like looked across the street like that. and I saw this fucking like, I swear to God, this on the blood of my children, bro. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was like a black cloud, bro. Like this shit was darker than the night. Like it was pitch black, but it was like glowing. Oh. It was a black cloud. Like that shit was like 6'5", like huge, wide, big old thing. And I just like this. I looked like that and I seen it. It was moving across the street like this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How wide was it?
It was very wide. I would say maybe about 5 feet wide
and about
6'5" tall. Big as hell. But this is the trippy part. Imagine, okay, it was like a big cloud, right? Really jet black, blacker than the night. You know what I'm saying? You could see it. It was like glowing, but it was black. And then, okay, so the mass of it, right? Right here, the clouds would be moving like this way. And then right here, the clouds will be moving like this. Down here, the clouds will be moving like, it was like 5 different sections moving differently. What? I saw that shit, dude. I looked like this, and then I just kept walking. I never broke stride. I said to myself, if that shit is still there, when I turn around, I am out of here. I just took about 4 or 5 more steps, turned back around, it was still there. I broke. Boom. I just ran, dog. It seems like I scared it or something. That sounds weird, like, but when I ran, I felt I got it kind of was like, what the hell, like, you know what I mean? It was like startled by my suddenness, you know what I mean? Because I literally just broke, like, boom, like I got out of there, you know what I'm saying?
40-yard dash, like
gone, bro. Like I got the fuck on, bro. But I could feel it, like I could feel like that.
That presence of feeling, I get it.
I felt it, dog, and then. When I ran, I felt like I startled it. Like they wasn't expecting me to do that or whatever it was. It seems like it might have been more than one spirit, but all combined. But that was the most scariest fucking thing I ever seen in my life, dog. It looked kind of like a cloud, like a cumulonimbus cloud, like the puffy ones that look like pillows, but jet black. But that shit was glowing, though. Like, it wasn't of this world, bro. It was weird, bro. I got the fuck out of there, dog.
Yeah, that sounds not
Hey, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Like
I feel you.
When I tell people that stuff, they be like, "Oh, what was you smoking on? Oh, what was you drinking on?" I was doing the same shit I did every day.
Yeah.
But I don't see 6'5" clouds every day. So there was something there, you know. That shit fucked me up.
How far did you run?
Good question.
Fuck, man. Like about at least a block.
Because you were almost home, right?
Yeah. Well, now it's like a long ass street.
Yeah.
I probably like a half a block. Full sprint. Didn't look back. And then like on the movies where you're trying to get your key in the door. Oh man, I felt like that shit was like following me, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? I looked back. I didn't even look back, to be honest. But I definitely felt like it kind of tensed up when I took off. Like it was like, like if you're just walking down the street and somebody just starts running, you're like, what the fuck? Like I felt like it kind of that was the reaction of it. Yeah. Like it was weird, bro.
I ran like that one time, but I felt I was in Hollywood and there was a big transsexual looking at me. I was like 16. I just took off running. Pew!
Now that's a horror story, nigga. Now that's a horror story.
I thought he was following me for a minute.
I'm gonna tell you though. I had one also where see my daughter wanted to tell me to tell that one, and then there's a couple other ones that I got too, but I was just trying to narrow it down. I don't want to be talking about this shit all day, but
wait, hold on. Before you get into the next one, I want to say Halloween originated from an ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. I think that's how you say it. Samhain.
You should have started with that.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to do, but it's all good. Which marked the end of the summer for the harvest of the beginning of the new year and winter.
October.
Yeah. Yep. The Celts believe that on the night before the new year, the boundary between the living and the dead blurred. So, they did things like light bonfires and wore costumes to ward off evil spirits.
Animal skin. That was like the first costumes.
And then the church later designed November 1st as the date of All Saints. All Saints Day.
Yeah.
So like, what church? And that's known as the Catholic Church.
Okay. So they picked it up from the pagans.
Okay, so it's known as All Hallows Eve. So hallow is another word for saints. So there was so many saints that they couldn't, appreciate them all in one day. So they spread them out, and then, so everything has roots to it and how it comes into. So what is Halloween? You know what I mean? It's the supernatural, and it's all kinds of pagan stuff, and it's all kinds of church stuff, and it's all kinds of things mixed up in one pot.
That led up to this.
And the evil that God created really exists. So, like, you never know who's in those costumes watching you coming around, and it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. Like the supernatural is real, and they could affect you. They can harm you. They can hurt you. They can possess you. You know what I mean?
Do you think they can alter events in your life?
Yeah, if they can hurt you and harm you, they're not supposed to. Like if we look at it from an Islamic point of view, but definitely,
I'm saying not harm, but like
alter
like
events.
you're not gonna get this job because I'm gonna get into this guy and he ain't gonna like you.
I feel like it could do.
Well,
even more.
Like what?
I asked Danny this a while ago, right? I told him, what if you saw something that completely changes how you see life? Like, you know what I mean? Like what if you see like a mythical beast in the forest? Is that gonna change you and be like, why are we living this weird structured life when magic's real, all this is real? Like, would that change you to be like, well, if this stuff is real, then I would want to be informed and know how to use it. You know what I mean? Like
it is real. So Reed, that's a mythical thing that he's seen with this 6'5".
So?
Yeah. If I seen a cloud like what you described, glowing.
Yeah.
Like, and I seen it, and I know that I'm not high on PCP.
I wasn't sober. I wasn't sober, but I wasn't.
I mean, like I would have. I don't know if I would have took my eyes off it in the first place.
It was so scary to look at, bro. It was horrifying, bro.
Yeah,
I've never seen nothing like that on any movie or any like, you know what I mean? Like I've never seen nothing like that.
So to Alfredo's point, is that something that changed your life?
Or
was it just another day for Reed and his big horror?
I didn't already. Cause see, that's the thing.
Supernatural.
When you, like you said earlier, when you kind of going with the unknown type of mentality of like what's happening, but it happens so frequently. I've learned from it. Like I know certain things about death now.
Like that. Here comes another one.
Well, now it's like, okay, who is this? Like, what is this? Is this an evil? Is this like what? Like I've learned, I could like write down some shit like of basically all the collection of incidents that I've had, and okay, this is true, this not true. You know what I mean? Like I have enough experience now. I feel like, but I wanted to ask Al, do you have a story that you know of the supernatural or paranormal? I mean UFO, anything like that?
Yeah, no, for sure.
What you got?
I only have two in my whole life.
Okay.
One was my parents have a weird obsession with aliens. Like, cause my parents are born in Mexico. My mom is from Guerrero, and my dad is from Morelos, and they come from the campo. Like, so like they're in like the farmland in the mountains.
So
like,
they see all kinds
like
of
as I
shit.
got older, my mom started telling me some real stuff. Like her and my grandpa used to farm opium. Like stuff like that, like stuff that didn't. I know, right? Stuff never. My parents waited until I got older before they started. But one thing my parents were really obsessed with was aliens, because they're so high up in the mountains. There's no light pollution. There's nothing. Electricity goes in and out all the time. But my parents have this weird obsession with aliens. So like one thing was like, remember one time when my parents afforded a video camera for the first time in our lives, we brought it to Mexico. First thing my parents wanted to do other than film the family was at night, go on the roof of the house and just film the stars. We start filming the stars. We start seeing some stuff just moving around. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is the craziest stuff of my life.
Like
we don't have that thing no more.
They
so I don't
knew
have
it
to
was there.
Huh?
They knew it was there.
Yeah,
so
like
they
crazy.
Wanted to, yeah.
But the other one I had was I was like 18, 19. It's the first time of me having paralysis. Like he's talking about. It was the craziest thing.
So I felt like too.
I felt like I woke up, but I didn't. I felt like just my eyes opened. Cause like I wanted to say something, but I could, like my mind was saying it, but my mouth and like I just felt like I wasn't doing nothing. So then I'm like that, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. Like why am I in this kind of state right now? And it's like weird because it's like I almost feel like I was like partially like what is it called? Astral projecting
like
from my body.
Out of body.
Yeah, like I felt like just my head was out of the body.
Yeah.
But like not my body. So like I could see around my room, but I wasn't like I wasn't able to get up and look around. Like it was just like I felt like my head was able to like look around, and I just see kind of like a shadow figure. It's not a cloud, but it's like a shadow like at my door getting closer to me. And like when I'm telling you, like, I felt like I wanted to alert like anyone that was in the house. So like in my head, I was trying to like bang my bed, bang the wall. Nothing. I couldn't move.
That
nothing.
Shit felt like a truck was on top of y'all.
Yeah. No, I just felt like something. I felt like this was it for me. I felt like I was gonna get taken. So like I was no longer gonna be on here no more. So the best thing I did was just like recite, prayer in my head, because I was like, that's the only thing I knew I could do.
That was smart.
And it just stopped it at the foot of my bed, and that was it. That was it. And then it just I got out of the paralysis, and then I wake up, and I'm just like waking up sweating, everything, man.
Now is that sound like the jinn? That reminds me of one of the stories my daughter told me I should tell. I'm just real quick. I'm in the same situation. It kind of covers every one of these things we're talking about. So one time, this is why I was still living at home with my mom. I probably was like maybe 19, 18, something like that. She brought me this blanket. Like she had, got like a comforter, basically. Like she brought me this new comforter. And I didn't like it. For some reason, I just got a bad feeling from it. I don't know why. Maybe because they used to teach me don't bring shit in the house, something like that. I just didn't like it. It sat on my floor, like in the corner for like months. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm not, Yeah. So something happens where like my comforter got torn or got something spilled on it. I had to use it. So I ended up using it, right? I don't remember if it was the same night but it was definitely within the same week that I used that blanket, bro. I had this dream that I was in the front of my house, like walking up to the door. I went like this. I couldn't see my hand, and the door opened, and I walked in to the living room, and then it's this long hallway in my house. So like back then, it had mirrors like all on the wall and shit right there, right? So when I walked down, I wasn't walking, like I was like floating, like gliding. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a weird feeling, bro, like a weightless type of feeling. And I was looking down at my legs. I couldn't see my feet. I was going like this with my hands. I couldn't see my hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was me. When I passed by the mirror, I was looking in the mirror, couldn't see nothing. It was weird, dog. And I'm like, what is this? So when I got to my back door where I sleep at the end of the hallway, I went like this to reach to the door. Bam, I woke up. I was in the bed. And I just sat up, and I'm awake now. I woke up and I looked back at the door. I'm like, what the fuck? That was weird as hell. As soon as I lay back down, like this old lady, bro, like the spirit of this old lady, fucking like climbed on my back, dog. Like, so whatever that shit was, I was seeing it through her eyes. Cause remember I told you I was like floating. You know what I mean? I wasn't walking. You know how you walk, you could it wasn't that, but I was moving. And I looked in the mirror, I couldn't see nothing. I was covering my face, couldn't see my hand. Dude, this lady climbed on my fucking back, bro. And she was like, "What? I want to tell you something." That's what she was saying to me. I want to tell you something. And I was like, I'm fighting though, because I've been in that situation so many times where the sleep paralysis, not nothing on my back though. That was the first time that ever happened. Yeah. But I've had that sleep paralysis, so I fight it.
Yeah. Okay,
like soon as it comes, the minute I feel that it's there, I'm like trying to wiggle my toe, wiggle my hand, blap my eye, do something to wake up. I was fighting that shit so hard, bro. And she was like, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something. I was like, what you want to tell me? Like, I was like fighting, like, what you want to tell me? I like woke up saying that shit. What you want to tell me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so when I woke up, it was gone. And then I got up and I walked down the hallway. And it was like, I had just did this shit. Like, I looked in the mirror. Okay, I was there. It was like in reverse. Went to the door.
Deja vu.
Fucking weird, dog. Yeah. That was like probably my first like scary. That was probably the first thing that ever happened to me. Damn. And I took that blanket the next day, and I think it was that same night. I took that blanket, threw that shit outside, bro.
Because sleep paralysis is contagious. Like, I mean, it's happens over and over and over for a while. That's how it did me. So if you would have kept that blanket, maybe you would have been.
I never found out. I got rid of that motherfucking blanket, dog. Like, for sure. I don't know if it was because of the blanket, but in my mind, it was.
You didn't want to go back into to figure it out. Like,
figure what out?
I don't know. Shit. What she wanted to tell you.
Fuck no, bitch. She had plenty of fucking time to say that shit, bitch. What you want to say?
You got mad. Tell me what you want to tell me.
Nah, because I was so busy trying to struggle
that's how it is. You try to fight.
Yeah. It happened to me so much, Malik, bro, that I like I mean, like the nanosecond I feel that feeling, I'm like, like,
right, because it traps you. And you really,
you ain't getting me. Yeah, bro. That was probably like my first paranormal experience that I can remember, dog. That one right there. That's the one my daughter. Shout out to my daughter, Journey Reed. She the one told me, tell him that, Dad. You know what I mean?
And to piggyback off what you were asking earlier, after that paralysis thing, my life changed. I believed in God even more. Like back then, when I was a kid growing up, I just felt like it was just something like in our culture, it's like a really big thing. So I just felt like, oh, this is like culture, like this is tradition, like this is, it's nothing too crazy. But ever since I had to use like scripture and like prayer to help me,
right
out of
that changed my life. That changed my life.
What if I was going to tell you aliens and all that stuff? Because the government, they're always, figuring stuff
real.
out.
I know.
But what if? Because they're saying, okay, there's this thing with aliens now. They're saying it's supernatural. Like there's things going on that's unexplained. That it's not alien. It's spiritual. And now the government, I mean, they have documents of it being spiritual now. So what if it's not from another planet? What if it's already on our planet? Because from an Islamic perspective, the jinn are already on our planet.
Okay, let me ask you this. What is the Muslim stance on aliens?
Oh, yep.
Like,
so, I mean,
separate from the jinn, right?
When you talk about aliens, you're saying life on another planet, right?
Yes.
So let's just say,
being from another planet.
This information isn't given to us, but life on another planet, yes, there's life on another planet, right? But we don't know what kind of life for aliens and all that. So there's no point of it because we're not going to meet because we're not ready for all that. But so the jinn can shapeshift.
Mm-hmm.
So like deep within the ocean hasn't even been explored.
Yep.
There's so much towards the end of times biblically, Gog and Magog, so there's a lot of things that's gonna happen that there's other people on this planet that we haven't even ran into yet, like the Antichrist, the Dajjal. But
it's all in Revelations.
So a lot of things that are going on right now with the evil that exists in the world, like you said earlier, what if you're communicating with them, right? So people can deal with the devils on that level. They're not going to fully get the truth, but they can get.
Yeah, but we're not ready though.
We're
not ready.
We have no choice.
But we're not. But we'll be annihilated if it comes to like a spiritual thing, because there's so many fake Christians. Religion has been packaged up and manufactured. Like it's not even like about spirituality and growth and like warding off evil. It's like the evil people are the ones giving us the religion. It's like it's scary, bro.
For sure.
It's scary, man.
I mean, like when you say the evil people giving us religion, like Christianity, they say we were given Christianity after slavery, but no, Christianity was already in Africa. They just distorted. What? It wasn't in Africa.
No, spirituality and there was no religion. It was all spirits. It was like we're connected to we're connected to the sun. We're connected to the river. The most powerful things that we hadn't seen at that point was the sun. That's why they had the sun god. The river god. We were more connected with nature. You know what I'm saying? Now it wasn't packaged up and sold. The white people was the ones who gave us that religion, that Christianity. And they used it wasn't after slavery, it was during slavery, because they actually used it to control us.
But the Bible, they had a I believe it's Ethiopian.
We going off topic like a mug.
Well, it's all dealing with spiritual, but the Ethiopian
Bible
right.
Ever.
So, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that wasn't given by the white man to the Ethiopians. It was.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, so that's all.
But that version of Christianity, where you obey your slave master.
Well, they twisted it.
That's what I'm trying to say. So it's given to us by evil people. So we've kind of like lost the essence of that shit. Like we don't even really know what it's about anymore. You know what I mean? That's why I respect like the older religions like Islam and Judaism, like because that stuff isn't like as watered down as like the ones that we got now. Like the Christianity and stuff. It's just I don't know, man.
This is conversations later, but
break on that, man.
Halloween 2025 is coming up. Just remember, be safe out there. It's all a trick, or it could be a treat, depending if you stay away from the paganism.
I ain't no trick.
Wait, question for you guys, because you guys are parents. What is trunk or treat? I keep seeing that. So like
trunk or treat?
Yeah.
It's just like a kind of like for the kids.
But like why is it
well,
trunk?
I don't do none of
I don't
nothing.
know. I honestly don't know, because both of my kids were like,
sound like some gay stuff.
nah, it ain't.
It sound. I mean, does it sound like kind of homosexually?
They
Trunk?
use it only for kids though, so
the
like
kids.
I don't.
It could be. Come on, the way the
Trunk
world.
or
Trunk.
I don't know. I'm about
Trunk.
to say all that.
It's,
for the kids.
I guess
But
maybe they're trying to take the trick out of it. I don't know what it is.
Put
but,
you in the trunk,
but, yeah,
so
but
we
they
can hit
have-
you in the trunk.
that's why I was like, why are they
Like,
saying
why is
trunk?
It sounds like
I was just asking
child
because that's like
molestation.
that's not necessarily
No-
like people aren't using that in
Trunk or
like
treat.
events.
It's
They're
new.
only using it for kid events.
Yeah,
I
so
was
that's
like,
what I'm
what's
saying.
the
Maybe they're trying to
trunk?
get the trick out of it. I don't understand really.
But trunk, come
I
on,
have
man.
been
That's,
hearing
that's,
it for
that's,
sure.
No, I'm hitting somebody in the mouth. They come up to my kids talking about trunk or treat. Like what? What'd you say? Trunk?
What's so wrong with you?
Hey,
So wrong with you. My mind didn't even go to that. You know what
Comment on
I
that.
mean?
Let me
Like,
know.
bro,
Let me
comment,
know
like,
if I'm
subscribe.
the only one that's thinking trunk or treat sounds almost.
my mind didn't even go
kinda
there, dude.
pedophile.
See, now you trying to put it in my mind. God damn, bro. That's fucking
Dangerous
crazy,
Minds
bro.
podcast.
Dangerous Minds, baby. We'll be right back.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
a quick break.
Uh-huh.
Oh my Dangerous Minds, baby. Hey, y'all, Malik feeling dangerous right now. Y'all better leave him alone with this bullshit.
Yeah, damn.
Hey,
What is that?
yeah, trunk or treat. To your question, it basically is like a modern twist on traditional trick or treating, where kids go car to car instead of going house to house.
Car to car.
Well, it's like like my son,
Kidnapping?
like at
Come
my
on,
son, like at my
man.
son's school. If you get like 20 parents, they all pull their cars up, and then the kids just go to each car and get candy. Dog, that's it.
That
What
just
about
sounds
that?
So unsafe.
Yeah, right.
Like,
But everybody's participating. You think it's safer to go to someone's car than someone's house? You might have a dungeon in that motherfucker.
no, the
you
other
know?
way. I think
You're
it's safer
only
to go
at
to
the
a
door.
house.
I don't condone none of it, but like if there's a white van down the street,
No, but
it could be
but
ICE.
see, you're painting.
ICE is gonna come get y'all on
Oh,
Halloween.
trunk
Yeah,
and treat is crazy. Oh, that's cold.
You giving them ideas now.
They already
dog,
got
'cause
the
they
idea of
probably
trunk
like,
or treat. I mean, like, what is it? They put it in schools in the book. Come on, everybody know about it. They polluting the minds of the young ones.
That's where they can have a Halloween event in a parking lot. You know, rather than like, oh,
Yeah, okay, that's the soft side of it. That's
I'm just saying
where
that
it sounds
that's
good,
the
but
concept of trunk or treat. That people are pulling up and they got all kind of candy in their trunk, and the kids come up, bam, let me fill your bag up. Okay, go to the next trunk. Boom, fill your bag
obviously
up.
they
Boom.
didn't think about this too well. They didn't think it through of how it's gonna evolve.
Well, you don't
into-
celebrate holidays, Malik, so you don't have to worry about that.
I used
right?
to, so I know what it's about. I know how it feels.
Okay,
and
so
I know.
okay, what do you think is safer, walking up to a car or walking up to a house?
It depends. Does the house have a gate?
How is
if
how
it's
is
not a
walking up to
gated
a house
house,
safer?
because I
Okay,
mean,
a car I can see through the car's windows. It's only you ain't got no torture chamber in that motherfucker. You ain't got no.
if you're looking in the trunk to get your treat, you could get hit in the back of the head. You
But
can
it's
get thrown
several
event.
cars together.
Yeah, okay, for now, but you can. Someone's gonna stage.
Yeah, what about the one at the very end?
The
right
van.
next to the exit.
Get in here.
Like, whose parent is that? Oh my god! Like,
See,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like house can't go nowhere. The minute they get you in the car, though,
Yeah.
they can go anywhere.
And the trunk or treat, like,
Yeah.
come on, man. That sounds like they're gonna dig in your booty too after that.
y'all weird, man.
Okay, all right,
The trunk,
bro. What do you
Next,
think, Danny?
Like, what is
next conversation, please.
Danny don't want this.
Malik is on one right now. Hey, okay. Now I want. Have you ever heard the term of jahatsu? Do you know what that is?
No.
Dangerous Minds podcast. Jahatsu. It's a term in Japan. Basically, jahatsu. It means evaporated people.
Oh.
Okay, so legally, not illegally, legally, Japanese people can do this. They can actually disappear from society, and they could pay somebody to come and wipe off your name off of stuff, pack you up and move you, and and you literally can be taken away from society legally in Japan. It's called jahatsu. You can look it up. And I just thought that was hella far out, like hella interesting. This ain't far out news, but that shit was far out.
Yeah.
But basically, if you're like shamed in any kind of way, or like if you owe money, or like you in big debt or whatever, you can just, call someone to come and pack you up and put you somewhere. It's kind of like a witness protection program.
You got their phone number?
Nah, but I can find it. It's for real though. Jahatsu. Just imagine that. You owe
Send
debt.
us a link.
You owe people money. You owe child support. You owe bank money debt and stuff. And
Yeah.
somebody looking for you.
Get off radar.
And then you can just pay somebody to come pack you up
Yeah.
and you out of there. That's legally though in Japan. Only in Japan. They don't do it in no other countries. I just thought that was hella interesting. You know what I'm saying? One more interesting fact. I found out that it says, you guys know about prostate cancer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
It said that men should ejaculate 21 times a month to reduce the risk of prostate cancer. What do you 21 times a month?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hey, man,
that.
ejaculate 21 times a month to reduce the risk of developing prostate cancer.
Hey. How do you feel? You don't think that's accurate? You don't think that's right?
I ain't had no problem with my prostate. I'm just saying, but 21 times a month? So you only get 9 days off?
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that.
I'm just saying, bro. Like I did read a long time ago that carrying a lot of like a full ball sack will give you like prostate, like it'll raise your risk. But I never heard it 21 times though. That shit is like hella interesting to me, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, have you ejaculated 21 times this month? Have you ejaculated 21 times this year? Because this is a married man right here. So, they say that marriages, boy, I don't know. I don't want to be too personal, but I mean.
Seen on court, on TV, there was this guy, he got married to a girl, and then it was a problem because he wanted it like 2-3 times a day.
Yeah.
And she wanted it like 2-3 times a month.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so that was a problem. He ain't getting it. So
his prostate's all fucked up.
Yeah. Me, I'm gonna get my 21 times in a month, one way or another.
Okay. Okay.
I need that 21.
Okay.
That sounds like a good number.
Hey, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I mean, 21. The sexual virility of the black man is that's one of the true ones right there.
Oh baby,
fried chicken,
healing.
Watermelon, and sex. Yeah.
That sexual healing just came into my mind right now. Somebody play that.
Hey, I don't know, Al. What you think, man?
That just made me think of like, what's the statistic? Who has the most? Which race has most prostate cancer?
Blacks.
I don't know.
It sounds like it's not, since you guys.
But I researched that before.
Yeah, but every.
you have? Oh, wow.
But dude, if you look at every statistic, blacks is always going to be, who got the most heart disease? Oh, who got the most this? Who got the most that? They always got us.
Well, they're always the negative ones, right? Like, who got the most money? It's
by design.
Not your ass, right?
By design.
By design. Yeah. So I don't believe those numbers, man.
Yeah,
this depends on your situation, though, bro. Like you said, one way or the other.
Yeah.
So they do say that it relieves stress, so maybe you're just not stressed.
The
whole month you're not stressed out,
It does relieve stress.
Yeah.
Like smoking, drinking, they don't really relieve my stress. It just kind of like makes me like deal with it better.
Yeah.
But like actually relieving my stress,
Yeah.
sex for sure. Or should I say ejaculation?
Ejaculate.
That shit is funny, man. Man, fuck all that though, man. What pissed you off besides trunk or treat? What pissed you off this week?
Boy. Man, I got quite a few. I had an exciting morning that kind of like upset me. Yeah, my EV. Today? Yeah, my EV. I went to the hall to go pick up a job. Longshoreman or Rust pissed me off this week. So my EV truck, 2023
nice
Lightning.
Shit. Nice
Lariat.
Shit. Don't tell me you had problems with it.
It wouldn't start.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it wouldn't start, and I don't know what's wrong with it. I looked it up, and I think it was the battery, not the main battery, but the little battery. It's all under warranty, so I had it towed to the dealership. So that's what started my day.
Bro, that pissed me off. Yeah, because you pay all this fucking money.
Yeah, to be stuck.
You go.
I was hot.
For something brand new too. We're talking about brand new,
bro.
Yeah.
For
Lightning has bad, but it's. I try to keep a positive.
Yeah.
I would have been like, attitude. Give me another truck.
See, like anytime I'm pissed off, I remember when my daughter was it means seek help through patience and prayer. Because I try to be thankful for the good and the bad because it all comes from our Creator.
Okay.
So like
the good and the bad.
Yeah. Thank God for that, because otherwise I'd be postal a long time ago.
Hey, y'all laughing because y'all trying to hold that shit in. I'm laughing because y'all trying to hold that shit in. Hey, that shit sound weird as hell, right? But the more he says it, it's like I can like understand it now. It's crazy.
I'm just laughing because earlier you were like, "Oh, this scares me," so then he said it, and just like,
this is something different I'm saying, but yeah.
Nah, that other shit was scary.
Yeah. I was at the hall, last week, and then one of my close loved ones, I would say one of my best friends down there, he started yelling at me in the hall, like in front of everybody.
About what?
I don't want to say about what, because it was about nothing.
Okay.
It wasn't even nothing about him, put it that way. And then I'm just looking like, man, I want to shoot him in the face right now. Like, just like straight up. Like,
already know.
Like, because you can't,
know.
like, the way I was raised, spent some time away, my time in the day. Like, you do that, like, I'm mafioso when it comes to stuff like that. Straight up.
Dog.
I'm like straight up. And alhamdulillah, for Islam, I'm Muslim, because otherwise, things like that, Reed, I'd be like I'd have a serial list of events. You know what I mean? But I had to
nice and plotted out.
I just walked away and deleted his phone number. And everybody's looking at me. My homies hit me up after that. They're like, man, you don't need guys like that in your life. And I'm like, I don't even understand it. Like, you couldn't pull me to the side if you had, I don't even want to say what happened and what he did, because it was like, it was just embarrassing.
This is what's pissing you off, though,
yeah,
right?
That's what really.
Well, man, I told you, though, I know you're not going to, but we talked about that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to break the skin on a motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just being honest. You don't people always want to denounce violence, but sometimes that's the only language that people speak.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might have to just body slam a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he a lot bigger and stronger, so it's straight.
Now when you mad,
it's not the point of being mad or not. Yeah, you can hurt somebody, but you got to think about I'm a chess player, so I think steps ahead of with that, and I think about. Some people if you owe somebody money or somebody owe you money, somebody is willing to take that money ass whooping, right? But it's not that one ass whooping. It's like a continuous hurt that you're gonna feel. You're not gonna get away. You owe me 10 racks and I'm gonna give you a $10,000 ass whooping. No, I'm gonna give you a $10,000 ass whooping every, on schedule. You know what I mean? That's what's gonna not that one time. What is the what is the crime? What is the solution for it? You know what I mean? So it's just to ocean waves, let it go. I'm gonna just breathe and I'm gonna just delete your number and I'm not gonna talk to you, because if it happens again, and then now other people think that they can do it to me. Yep. Now everybody's in a dangerous situation because they don't know, they could do something small. Oh man, Malik broke my face. And I didn't mean to do that. Now I'm losing everything.
It wasn't even directed at that person.
It was just a build, and I'm going through buildups. You know what I mean?
I learned. I don't mean to cut you off, but I learned that going through anger management, going through all this. I had to go through all of that stuff, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because when I lose my temper, shit just.
And another thing that pissed me off this week, I was praying at work, and then saw somebody else at work. Hey man, they respectfully addressed it, and I was like. It took me 3 minutes to pray, dog. 3 minutes. 3 minutes ain't gonna. I said, you guys ain't about to smash on me and beat me at work. We're Lasher Longshoreman. You guys, you ain't about to embarrass me or do nothing like that. They said, that's not about that. It's just, we're all working and you're not. Whatever. I said,
because you have specific times you pray.
Right.
Okay.
So Maghrib, which is, I got a short, less than an hour. The time changes, and I try to do it calculated. I'll go do my work, boom, and then I have 3 minutes real quick, and I'll go. Get it in. So it's nothing affecting, it's not an undue hardship I'm putting on anybody. But they bring it up to me for their benefit, saying maybe you should take a different job or maybe you should come, just for their benefit is why they're addressing it. What if it takes you 10 minutes? Why would it take me 10 minutes?
Right.
If I pray 5 times a day.
That's what I'm saying, man. Motherfuckers just
when you bring stuff up,
bro.
ignorance is, I'm not going to be upset with somebody being ignorant, not knowing, especially when they come at me respectfully.
Right.
And I can see their pent up aggression about it, because ignorance can make you frustrated, right?
Yep.
You might hate somebody for what you don't know because you don't have knowledge. I'm not going to be mad at that. I'm going to just try to, I was just, upset for the personal gain. I seen why because if I'm telling you 3 minutes is not going to affect nothing and you still arguing with me about it, it's not about the prayer. It's about you want to know benefit from me somehow of this situation. So that kind of, it's just I'm surrounded with fakes and snakes.
You pissing me off.
I'm surrounded by people who don't have my best interests at heart. So it's all about that's why, I got to keep God first. And I know who my people are. I know who my family is. I know who my brothers are. And it's, it's an unholy alliance. And you got to keep it cordial. You got to keep it, I just keep everybody close and God willing, you know what I mean?
But see, like I was saying, I learned in anger management, you have to, if something comes across, you have to address it right there, because you're gonna build it up, you're gonna hold it in, and then eventually you're not gonna be able to hold it in.
Yeah,
you won't have control.
So when you say address it right there,
wait, because that's what happened to me. I let people slide. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't tripping. Whatever. Okay, cool. It's whatever. Then one little thing happened, and then it just then blew the fuck up, and I don't even know where I went. Because I was pushing all that stuff down, and then eventually it was no more room. It had to come out. You literally lose control.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what you don't want. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying address it. At least speak up. At least, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, don't just, all right, whatever.
Well, we had a couple words about it.
Because you are going to blow up at some point. It's inevitable.
We had a couple words about
Like,
it, but it wasn't like a, you know, it wasn't like a end, like we finished that conversation.
Yeah.
And then, like, I don't know.
I just feel like it needs to be addressed. Even if you're gonna just still be like humble and calm and all that, you still gotta say something.
Yeah.
Cause every time you walk away,
closure on it.
you're like, yeah, something. Because I'm telling you, but that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't, like when I did end up catching a case and all this bullshit or whatever, it was bad.
Look, growing up, they called me one of the SA homies. They was locked up with my homies. They know they used to call me Kane, crazy ass nigga every day. So like that's what I don't want to happen is to
I remember you.
I'll be like really snappish and like
yeah, the people this dude used to hang out with. Nah.
Yeah, and people that I work with, they don't know like how close I am to this.
Well, sometimes you gotta show them.
But
sometimes you gotta show them.
As a Muslim, because I'm a Muslim.
Let's get Alfred's what's pissed off.
What pissed you off this week, Alfred?
Yeah, I know you got something.
He's a smiley type.
He's happy.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, God be taking care of me. I'm happy all the time.
Well, shit, there it is, right there.
I got CJ Reed came to see me.
There go right there.
Not too mad, man. What am I?
Shout out to Wawa Claw too.
Yeah,
that's the shit.
Pissed you off,
Trunk or treat, I
irritated,
guess?
just disappointed. Anything
Trunk or treat?
Trunk or treat?
Yeah, because I was like, why are they trying to change what is tradition?
Okay. Yeah, I don't like trunk or treat either. Yeah.
Now me.
What pissed you off, Reed?
Oh man, every week, man. Every week. I be having a few on here. I can't even narrow it down, dog. I don't know if you guys saw this Bishop Marvin Winans.
No.
Okay, this guy had a thing where he requested a certain amount of congregation members to donate $2,000 each to the church, right?
Yeah.
That's hella money.
Okay, and so I guess it was like 20. He needed 20 people to donate $2,000 a piece.
Okay.
So is that like, what's that like? Is that 200 G's?
Yeah, he wanted 200 G's.
Whew. I'm in the wrong business, man. But so basically the people come down and like say a few words and hand him the money. That was like the ceremony in the middle of the church in front of everybody. So this one lady came down. She had $1,280.
Yeah.
No, $1,235.
It was 1,200 something. It was it was under 2 G's.
It was under 2 G's.
Yeah.
And so she's like, oh, she said her little piece. Woo, woo, woo. I forgot what they were saying, but it's like an affirmation that you say before you hand it to the minister. And she said it. Oh, this $1,200 plus another $235 to you. You know, something like that. And he was like, I said 2,000. This the pastor, dog, in front of the whole church. They got a video of it on Instagram. He's like,
he was serious too.
He was like, I said 2,000.
Yeah.
And she said, yeah, I'm working on the other 800, sir.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, you didn't do what I said to do. You know? That shit just, ugh.
Yeah.
And the congregation was kind of like giggling, kind of laughing. You know? Did nobody get offended in there, dog? And she was like, I'm so sorry about that. You know, like, I'm trying my best. He was like, well, you didn't do what I asked. You didn't do what I asked you to do.
Serious too.
You didn't do what I asked you to do. He said, this only to 100. Yeah. Like, it's like a pimp, nigga. Like how Wayne Brady or Dave Chappelle. She was like, "Oh, here, all I have is 100, Daddy." He was like, "Ben Franklin's lonely. What you mean, sorry, Daddy?" Like that's how he was acting, dude.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, well, that's not what I asked you to do. That's not what I asked you to do." Anyway,
was that the same dude with the Rolls Royce on stage?
Nah, that was a different one.
Yeah. But they was like, "Can we drive it?" He was like, "No, the Lord don't want you to drive it."
He parks the Bentley inside the church.
Yeah, it's the church.
He's preaching and the Bentley is right here, right?
Yeah.
and somebody yelled out, "Can we drive it?" He was like, "No, the Lord, something, man." Ooh, that's why I said they package it up, manufacture it, and sell it, dog. It's not even real no more, dude. That shit pissed me off. But that's not even the one I decided on, man. I want to shout out Sonia Massey. I don't know if you guys remember this. She's a victim of a police shooting. So many of them, right? Sonia Massey. This is a situation where a lady called the police because she said she felt like somebody was trying to break in her house. It was like a burglar outside. So she called them to come, check the house. So the police came in the house and she had a pot of boiling water.
I remember that story, yeah. That was a while ago.
Yeah.
Recap.
Yeah, so basically the cop was like, oh, well, you better stand still. You're in my house. And he's like, oh, you better stand still. You better not do anything. And she's like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And she was like, oh, this pot's boiling. Like, she was like, yeah, go ahead and turn it off. So when she grabbed the pot, dude's like, dude, drop the pot. I'll shoot you in the fucking face. Bow, bow, bow.
Yeah.
He told her to turn the pot off.
And then she goes over there.
She called the police to come help her. One single black woman in the house by herself. Police was like, because he was already having that negative vibe. That's what something that black people say in the community. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. That's something that we say, right? When we feel like that negativity coming. Kind of like when you said you pray, right?
Yeah.
When something happened, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. That's something people, we say that in the community. So she said that to him. He was like, oh, you better not. And then you better not. Hey, I'll drop the pot. I'll shoot you in the fucking face. Bow, bow, bow. Didn't even give her a chance, bro. She dropped that shit and ducked so fast, and she got hit under her eye. She's out of there. You know what I'm saying? But see, the cop got arrested. You know what I'm saying? They arrested him immediately. All right, so basically his trial is just now starting this week.
Oh, okay.
But I started doing a little research about it and trying to see, because I know they always trying to let these niggas go, man.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
Trump gave him immunity already.
No, not him. Nah, Trump ain't in this one. This one.
Not yet.
Nah, he ain't in this one yet. Because there's so many of them that you probably getting confused with another one. I mean, there's so many of them.
No, I mean, the immunity was a umbrella.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, he was talking about that. You can't fucking do that shit. You can't fucking do that shit. Motherfuckers coming in the house killing motherfuckers who called you for help. Yeah. That's what happened. Okay. So basically, he's considered a wandering officer. Basically, he has a history of violence. This man been with 4 or 5 different police forces before this one right here.
Jeez.
For different circumstances, for bad conduct, for violence, for being a bully. So why are you able to just go get another job at another law enforcement agency just like that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even with your background being what it is.
Because we got a nigger town over here for you to come to.
They want those kind of guys. Yeah. A wandering officer. Yeah, this guy was bad news, bro. Shot that poor lady in the face. She didn't have a chance, dog. She didn't have no gun. Then he tried to say, oh, I felt threatened because she had the boiling water. You told her to turn the pot off.
Yeah, that was a horrible...
And then so when she died, the water fell. She's like, oh, he's like, oh, they got the video. Oh, look, the water's coming right at our feet, dude. What can I do? What can I do?
Yeah, that was
murder, bro. And so now they're just now starting. But then when I looked a little further, they was like, oh, it was a mental health issue. They trying to say she had mental health. How is it a mental health call and she called for a burglar? She wasn't having a mental health crisis. She wasn't having a mental health episode.
They said she called before.
No, her mom did.
Okay.
Her mom called a couple days before saying that she was kind of like paranoid and stuff like that. Okay, but that was a few days before.
So that's why they're saying it mental health because
yeah, but they can't. You can't. They trying to use that to make this get this white boy off, dog. Yeah. That's what they trying to do.
But even if she had mental health, why would you shoot somebody with mental health? Like with mental health.
But see, that's the thing. She wasn't showing any signs of mental health. She was in her house cooking.
The video shows no signs of her gonna grab that pot and throwing it at him.
But doesn't that make it worse if you come to find out this person that you shot also has mental health?
No,
problems?
because now they're trying to say he had a reason to shoot.
Because she had mental health problems?
She was acting crazy,
Yeah, right.
Oh, she had mental health episodes, so she might have throw the water on me. Yeah. That's how they do, bro. I've been studying this stuff, man. Yeah. No, it wasn't no mental health call. She called because of a report of a burglar. It wasn't a mental health crisis. Stop trying to put that on that lady, man. That shit pissed me off right there. When I started reading about like how the dude was already had a record. The same cop that killed Tamir Rice, the young 12-year-old kid in the park. Yeah, they got video of that. Right. That was one of the worst ones, dude. Same wandering officer had been fired from different police agencies and came right over and got a job just like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that pissed me off, man. You remember Doug Martin played for the Raiders?
No.
Mighty Mouse, yeah. Doug Martin played for the Raiders for like a year or two.
Yeah,
he died recently in police custody.
Ooh.
Football player, former NFL player. Shout out to Doug Martin. Rest in peace.
What happened to him?
He died in police custody. That's the only information they're letting us know right now.
All right, we're gonna have to follow up on that. And see what exactly.
So
did he have health conditions?
That shit pissed me off right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is.
Dangerous Minds podcast.
You want to keep it going? For our news.
Just take a break, come back with it, and then we'll close it out.
All right.
Dangerous Minds, baby. Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Share all of the comments too. Dangerous Minds podcast,
aka Malik in the building.
Reed,
Big Alfredo in the building.
Yeah.
Big Danny, the engineer. Shout out to the man pushing all the buttons, making it all possible, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When that dude ain't here, I'll be like, is Danny on the way? Like, this guy's valuable. That's all I'm saying, man. Would you like to let them hear your illustrious voice?
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on?
Next time we're going to get him on video, too.
Oh, yeah.
He's shy. He's shy.
Y'all hear him? Yeah. That's the guy pushing all the buttons, making it all possible up in here, man.
If you want to have your own podcast show, contact South Bay Podcast and Recording Studio, and they will definitely cater to your needs.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That boy advertising. That was a nice little advertising, little commercial. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Well, hey, man, you know what time it is.
Far out.
Far out news, baby. Hey, you know, it's just a collection of all the craziest, weirdest, dumb shit I heard all week, and I just like to bring it to you guys so you can experience what I experienced. All I really do is just do a lot of reading.
Yeah.
Like I read a lot of articles, I read a lot of newspapers, and like just, and then I just come across stuff.
That's
I'm
what's
like,
up, yeah.
Oh, shit. Like,
They hide, that's where they hide all the good information at.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. You know, they say you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book.
Uh-huh.
You ain't gonna hide shit from me. But yeah, man, 4 Hour News, let's get it going, man. Dangerous Minds Podcast. All right, now this shit's funny. Okay, a dude, this car thief basically stole a car, right? From like a parking lot. He realized that there was a baby in the car, like an infant in the car seat.
After he stole the car.
After he stole the car.
Damn.
So he came back to the parking lot where he stole it from. The parents were out there looking for the car. He got out and cussed them out with the baby. Like, man, you motherfuckers left your baby in the car. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all fucked up parents. Like, cussed them out and told them.
Yeah.
And then got back in the car and drove.
That's G right there, man. Hey, I mean, like, damn, you can't be mad at him for that one.
He had morals, right?
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
I ain't about to babysit. I'm already.
Y'all niggas trying to get me for kidnapping?
Yeah, nah. He
I ain't trying to kidnap no baby. I'm trying to.
This dude cussed
I need
out
some car parts.
brought the baby back, cussed the parents out, and then proceeded to steal the car anyway.
Yeah, that's far
I
out.
just thought that was far out.
Yeah, that's wild.
At least they got their baby back though,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
But
Shout outs, kudos to the car thief, right? Give him some.
He had some morals, right?
He the sin that he did, he kind of wiped it off a little bit. He did a good deed and a bad deed. He did a bad deed first and cleaned it up a little bit.
He balanced it out.
Then he took off again. So
Right. Yeah, so I'm like, dang, I might have to just let him. Yeah, man, go ahead. You got that.
The reduced sentence.
Nah, like I ain't even calling 911.
Call the insurance company.
I just thought that was hilarious, bro. All right, so look, check this out. I know everybody. You guys play video games? I know. Do you play? You don't play video games anymore, do you?
Sometimes.
Okay. I haven't played in so long, dude. I got that Oculus for the kids.
Yeah,
the
right.
headset.
Yeah.
So I'll play that like every now and again. They got this little shooting game on there called Super Hot. Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I
know
love
exactly
that
what you're
game.
talking about.
Bro, can't nobody mess with me in that shit.
Dang, okay.
I'm like Neo in the Matrix. The
I thought you
first
said
one.
you don't play. Now he's like the hot
Well, I
stuff
used to
at.
play.
Well,
I
you
used
know-
to play the Oculus stuff.
Well, you
No,
know,
I
like
said
the,
read.
like the
Oh, yeah.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oculus is virtual reality. It's,
Oh,
so
okay,
it's a
okay.
little
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
it's crazy.
technically, it's a video game. But yeah, so I'll play that one every now and again, and I'm killing shit. But anyway, there's this Korean man who was in an internet cafe, right?
Uh-huh.
Playing video games for 24 hours straight.
Damn.
24 hours straight. It's an internet
Eyes
cafe,
wide
so it's
open.
24 hours.
Yeah.
Didn't have any food or drink the whole time. Witnesses were there. They said the dude didn't drink nothing, didn't eat nothing the whole time. He played literally for 24 hours, eyes locked on the screen. Didn't even go to the bathroom.
Damn.
And so after he was done, I guess he stood up, took like 3 or 4 steps, and passed out.
Yeah.
Did not make it. Died.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
I don't know what. I couldn't find exactly what he
cause?
died of
Yeah.
because it's brand new, so they might not have done an autopsy yet. But the witnesses said that he stood up, took a few steps, and passed out.
Damn.
Never got up. You know what I'm saying? Playing video games for 24 hours straight.
Yeah, that's wild right there. Like, what game was he playing?
It was one of them.
And then how old was he? You know, things like that come into question.
Yeah, I believe he was like 21.
Oh, that's even worse, right? Because you're strong, young, and healthy.
That makes me want to try it out. but really,
No, when the
24
quit-
hours? 24
Yeah.
hours? That's going to
Straight.
kill you?
I mean, we've all been
I
up for
don't-
24 hours, right?
Maybe he had some
I've been up for
condition.
30
I've been
hours.
out,
Yeah.
like one time, like going out and doing stuff for
Me too.
24
Me too.
hours.
But you weren't staring at a screen.
That's
But is staring at a
Some
screen
shit
enough
is-
to kill you?
It could. I don't. Apparently, I don't know. I mean, like I said, maybe he has some other kind of condition.
we got to follow up with cause of death.
I mean, it was still a brand new story, so all Topsy hasn't came out yet. But you got to think, no food, no drink, nothing for 24 hours, playing video games locked in. Your mind, your eyes, your retina, your cornea. I mean, I don't know. Something's going on there.
Why is he going?
Could have been
blind,
stress too, right? Could have been
Right.
A lot of
a combination.
anxiety.
A combination of things.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to win the game, so he getting pissed. Fuck,
Oh,
dude.
that's true. Because Danny's brother be getting mad.
Danny's brother.
Yeah, it's serious, bro.
I'd be on
Like,
the phone with him, and he'd be like, "Oh." I'm like, damn, what's happening over there?
yeah. That's probably why he paid for 24 hours. Like, man, I'm trying to
Turn
finish
back
this damn
on
game.
the internet.
Dude, I'm not stopping until I finish this level, bro.
I swear I hit him. I swear.
Dude, I'm so not stopping until I pass this level.
Far out, dude.
Yeah, that
What
was
you got
far out.
for us?
All right, now check this out. This is fucked up. A man got ran over by an ambulance.
Damn.
Now that's like
Was the ambulance on the call
that's
or
like
they just,
call
God,
him?
that's like God. No,
okay.
it just jaywalking. I don't know if he was jaywalking. I don't know what happened, but he got ran over by an ambulance. So of course they like, oh my God, let's take you. I'm gonna take him to the hospital. Let's help him out. He ended up getting a bill for $1,800.
Damn. They was like, they seen him. They was like, there's 2,000 right there. Bing.
The ambulance ran him over.
Hey, the government shutdown is real.
I'm suing them.
Picked him up, put him in the back of the ambulance, took him to the hospital, and then billed him $1,800.
Ain't that something?
That's America's medical system wrapped in a nutshell, in my opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so just like messed up out here, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
hit you with some.
Imagine though, he gets hit by the ambulance and like, oh, we'll take you to the hospital. He's like, no, I'll drive myself. It's too expensive.
duh. Same thing happened to me, dude.
They might force you to go.
I had a car accident right across the street from the hospital. Like literally, I could spit. Like it was right across the street. And they were like, do you want to be transferred or, can you walk or whatever? And I was kind of like dizzy from the hit and my arm was like limp, bro. Like, so I was like, man, I guess like I don't really want to go, but all right, whatever.
Yeah.
They literally pulled like this and they sent me a bill for like $1,000, like $1,200.
Don't ride with the ambulance. Call
Bro,
Uber.
it was across the street. It was
Call
like
Lyft.
it wasn't even around the corner or down the street. It was right there. I got in the back of the ambulance and went like this. And they sent me a bill for $1,200.
Instead of citizens arrest, what about some citizens help? Citizens assist. Call for citizens assist if you get hit.
That's too much like right.
Life
Right.
alert.
Too much like right.
Help! I called the ambulance. No, please, just take me.
Not that,
Not the ambulance, no. Like I can't
Just
afford it.
take me to the hospital.
Just kill me. Nah, that's fucking hilarious, bro. Yeah, man. $1,800 bill and they hit your ass. All righty, man. So now this is kind of sad, you know what I mean? But I just be like, what is going on with people? Okay, there was an 11-year-old birthday party, you know what I mean, on a front lawn in Maryland.
Okay.
And all of a sudden this car just comes fucking barreling into the party. Like ran over like 11 people.
what?
Trunk or treat.
Yep. Two, let me see. 11 injured,
Damn.
9 survived, 2 died. They were all children that got hit, by the way.
Oh,
Like, what is the odds of that happening? Like,
Was it drunk?
maybe you should have had it in the
Drugs?
backyard, right? Not the front yard?
I mean, come on.
You
Like
know?
the front yard is your safe space. It's your yard. It's your property. And especially like, Maryland should be a semi-decent neighborhood where no drive-bys are happening. So what would you expect?
That was worse than a drive-by.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, 11 people injured, 2 passed away. The driver fled and still hasn't been caught yet.
what?
Hell
Haven't
nah.
been caught.
Now we got to put together a crime team to go search. I mean, come on, man. This ain't.
You guys want to guess what color he is?
We hasn't been caught.
The driver?
Yeah. I
We
feel like
all
that's-
know
I feel like
Hispanic?
White.
Hispanic.
I'll say Hispanic too.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Hey,
Hey, you asked, fool.
Yeah.
Why you feel like Hispanic?
I feel my answer could be projected as racist, so I'm just gonna.
Okay,
keep
whisper
at
it to
that.
me. I'll say it.
Bro, Jerry don't
No, I
care.
mean-
I don't give a
like-
shit.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, the fact that he fled and ain't been caught, that might be a brother right there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying the whole like driving and crashing into shit, I don't know.
what kind of car was it?
I didn't.
They didn't
get
get
all
a
that.
description.
I didn't get all that
hopefully they have a
information.
description
That's why
of the
I say
vehicle.
white, because I'm like, what was he driving a car that wasn't registered to him? Like, how are you not gonna find this person?
Well, I guess he kept going in the car. Like he didn't leave the car. You know what I'm saying? He like ran and then
I
just
thought you like
and then
he came in, hit people, and then got out the car and ran.
No, he fucking.
Oh no.
He kept going.
Oh, never mind then. Oh,
Yeah.
then it could be anybody.
Brown. No, I was just like, hey, I don't know though.
No,
dude.
you
Like,
we don't know.
Hey,
We're
I'm
just-
not tripping.
I'm
just
pretty sure it's probably
speculation.
somebody young. Because why do you think happened? They doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right? Sending a text message or
Yeah,
arguing with
yeah,
that girl through text while you're driving. I done done that shit. I'm arguing with my girl through text. And then I'm like, okay, bitch, you ain't about to get me killed. I'll
Yeah.
talk to you later. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you know, them text fights be emotional, bro.
Damn. Well, I hope those kids that got hit feel, getting better, and the ones that got killed.
Well, actually, you know what? I have to be honest. 2 didn't get killed. 11 victims 9 of them were children. So it was 9 children that got hit and 2 adults.
okay.
Serious injuries, but nobody was dead. Nobody's pronounced dead yet. You know what I mean?
Okay.
As of this story. So yeah, far out news. Last one. Now this is about as far out as it gets right
Far
here.
out, dude.
All right, there was a Bronx inmate. Do you know what a 22 Ron revolver looks like?
22.
A 22
I know
revolver.
what a 22 revolver looks like.
Okay, so how big would you say? Just use your hand. Like how big you think a 22 revolver would be?
I would say it could be. I mean, a revolver is going to have a size of a 9mm or something like that.
And it has the
anyways.
barrel too, right?
Yeah, the barrel, but the barrel's not going to be too much longer on a 22.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's actually, I take that back because they do have the it's going to be like the 007 gun with the long little, could be like the Hitler gun. So
okay.
it could be a 20,
Right.
actually 22.
would be
Yeah,
like the long
it's going to be.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So you said revolver, so it could be snub.
there was a Bronx inmate smuggled a 22 round revolver in his ass.
Yeah, so it was a small one, like I said, because of the revolver.
You know what the jail
it
term?
could-
You know
it
what the
could
jail term for that is?
What is it?
I'm saying, do you guys know what the jail term is for sticking shit up your ass and moving it around?
Oh, some like mule, something, right?
Nah, keistered.
Keistered.
Yeah, so he keistered a 22 rifle,
Oh.
pulled it out, and shot another inmate inside a police van that was on the way to jail.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, the 22 revolver up his ass.
Yeah, pulled it out.
And pulled it out in the van and shot another inmate
You ain't about to tell on me.
on the way to jail.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Just imagine being in that car ride.
Guess
Probably stink too, huh?
Guess what
Just
race
seeing
they
him,
were?
like, hey, what is he doing digging in his ass? Just boom.
I don't know if you could dig that far in there. I've seen the guys
how
on
do you
the
get up?
on the videos. They squat down like you know how like you squat like you do a squat. They do like that and then they reach it like
That's too much, man.
trunk or treat.
See, I told you that was a nasty word.
Hey, yeah, now
Trunk
since
or
you put it
treat.
in my mind, fool, now hell
Nah,
yeah, it's
it's always-
nasty.
Bro, this is the last year of trunk or treat.
Make it the last year.
No more.
But goddamn, no, that's a shitty situation, bro. I'm just saying, man, like
Yeah, literally.
you got to be committed to stick some shit up your ass and walk around with it.
Yeah.
Far out news. That's all I
Yo.
got.
Dangerous Minds Podcast. Jay Reed, aka Malik, Fredo in the building.
You like that one,
Mind
Fredo?
mix.
How you like that one?
That was crazy.
That was far
Yeah.
out, right?
Hell yeah, it was.
That shit far out, man. Hey, man, you know what? I just want to say I appreciate you guys for, doing this show and, what I mean, showing up, you know what I mean? Because it's a stress reliever for me.
Final remarks.
So I'm very, very appreciative of all of you guys. Thankful for all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give y'all props, man. You know what I
Very
mean?
therapeutic.
I'll be doing the most talking, but I couldn't do it without none of y'all. So I just want to give y'all props for that.
Yeah, we appreciate you too, Reed.
sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
Like,
Family.
putting this together and coming together and having an event, of our
Yeah,
conversations,
let
our
that shit
daily
out.
conversations. And, we're going to get better as we go with.
And we could jump that motherfucker if you want to. I ain't
Nah,
playing.
I ain't into,
He'll never see that shit coming.
No, but I have no things of my own, what
I know, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have to. How Michael Jackson say, "You are not alone. I am here for you."
Like I said, the hood's down the
Fuck
street.
this
man.
nigga up.
The hood's down the street, man. I got a G-ball.
I already know, bro. I already know.
G-ball.
It's really nothing.
I got you.
It's really nothing.
But I'm just saying, right then and there,
this is California gangland. People don't understand like there's rules of conduct to that you have to abide by when you're in California. Plain and simple. If you violate certain things, then you can expect the unexpected.
That's what I'm talking. And that's what I'm talking about.
facts.
And that's
What I'm talking about. Because you put 10 and real quick, you put 5 or 10 brothers in one room, you will not be able to tell who the most gangster one is. That's a LA thing. It don't matter if you sagging the most. It don't matter if you got most tattoos. You will not be able to tell who the most gangster person in that room is. And that's like my calling card right there, bro.
jeopardize my life, and we gonna see who's a killer with automatics.
Yeah.
Alfredo, closing remarks. Hey, all peace and love, though, everybody. Peace and blessings.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
What you got?
Stay
Good
safe
vibes.
out there.
Good vibes.
Enjoy. Me and Danny are going to Vegas this weekend to shoot for
okay.
Complex Con.
Nice.
So we'll be taking coverage of all of that. We're excited to shoot the versus battle for Cash Money and No Limit.
Oh.
And a lot of great stuff on the way. I can't say yet, but me and Danny are going international.
Hey,
All right.
man, more power to you, bro.
Well, we're gonna have to get you some shirts made next door. Vigorous print.
We have all of this in the making. Trust
Yeah.
me. We have it all coming full circle. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
Beautiful
for-
thing.
Dangerous
Beautiful
Minds. Like,
thing.
comment, subscribe.
There you go. There you go right there. Shit. Hey, that's it then, man. We'll see y'all next week or
Peace
the week
out.
after. Have a happy Halloween. Be safe, y'all.
Yeah.